15. Chilling natural haunts in America. Have you ever wondered what lurks in the shadows of our most beautiful landscapes? From dense forests to eerie lakes, these natural sites hold stories that send shivers down your spine. Join us as we explore haunting tales of spirits and mysteries that will make you question your own courage to venture into the great outdoors. 1. The Appalachian Trail, East Coast. The Appalachian Trail winds through thick forests and remote mountains, carrying the energy of generations of travelers who have trodden its path. Many hikers speak of strange sounds and sights in the dense woods, but none are as chilling as the tale of the Shadow Walker. A hiker named Evan once set up camp by himself along the trail, enjoying the solitude until he started hearing footsteps around his tent after dark. He'd flash his light, but nothing was ever there. At dawn, he found faint footprints all around his camp, and words scratched into the dirt that simply read, "Go home." Locals say it's the Shadow Walker, a spirit of someone lost to the trail, trying to make sure no one else meets their fate. 2. The Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee/North Carolina. In the heart of the Great Smoky Mountains, tales of ghostly apparitions are as common as the mist that rolls down from the peaks. In Cades Cove, people often report sightings of a woman dressed in old-fashioned clothes, said to be the ghost of a pioneer woman named Eliza, who lost her child to the harsh wilderness. A family camping near the cove claimed they saw her standing just outside their tent, her face blank, her gaze empty. The next morning, they found small child-sized handprints on their car windows. Legend has it that Eliza is still searching for her lost child and appears to families as a warning of nature's unforgiving dangers. 3. The Redwoods, California. The towering redwoods create an ancient and almost otherworldly atmosphere where many say spirits roam. One popular tale speaks of the whispering trees, a phenomenon experienced by those who camp in the forest. A couple camping under the massive trees reported hearing soft whispers that seemed to flow through the branches, almost as if the trees themselves were speaking. When the man turned on his flashlight, they saw faint shapes, shadows that quickly disappeared. Frightened, they packed up and left, but as they looked back, they swear the shadows took the form of people long gone, watching from the darkness as they departed. Lake Tahoe, California, Nevada. Lake Tahoe's deep, cold waters are home to more than just fish and mysterious depths. Many believe it is haunted by the spirit of a woman named Catherine, who drowned in a boating accident in the 1920s. Late one foggy evening, a fisherman claimed he saw a woman in a white dress wading out into the lake, her face blank and her body moving in a trance-like state. As he called out to her, she simply vanished into the mist. When he told locals about it, they nodded knowingly, explaining that Catherine still roams the shores, searching for peace in the lake that claimed her life. 5. Death Valley, California. Death Valley's arid landscape is harsh, unforgiving, and, according to many, haunted by souls lost to its heat. Near an abandoned mining town called Rhyolite, visitors often report hearing ghostly murmurs and even screams on the wind. A lone hiker passing through one hot afternoon heard footsteps crunching behind him, only to turn and find no one there. Just as he was leaving, he saw a figure standing near an old saloon, staring directly at him with hollow, empty eyes before disappearing in a blink. The hiker fled and swore never to return, convinced that the ghosts of miners still wander the valley, cursed to roam forever. 6. The Oregon Coast, Oregon. The rugged Oregon coast has seen many shipwrecks and tragic deaths over the centuries, and its haunting beauty hides a dark legend. Fishermen speak of the Lady in Gray, a spectral figure who appears on the cliffs at twilight, staring out at the sea. One sailor claimed he spotted her one stormy evening, just as the waves grew treacherous. She raised her arm, pointing out to sea, and then vanished. Shaken, the sailor turned back to shore, narrowly missing a dangerous swell that could have sunk his boat. Locals believe the Lady in Gray is a protective spirit, warning sailors of the dangers ahead. 7. The Pine Barrens, New Jersey. The dense, shadowy Pine Barrens have long been associated with eerie legends, chief among them, the infamous Jersey Devil. But another spirit is said to wander here, a figure known as the Watcher. A group of friends camping deep in the forest reported hearing rustling and low growls from the trees around them. When one of them shined a flashlight, they saw a tall, shadowy figure with glowing eyes staring back at them. Frozen with fear, they could only watch as it slowly faded into the darkness. Rumor has it that this spirit watches over the forest, a protector who emerges to warn intruders away. Big Bend National Park, Texas. The vast, empty deserts of Big Bend carry whispers of ghostly apparitions. Park rangers tell the story of the Silent Cowboy, a figure in old-time cowboy attire who is often seen standing on the ridge at dawn, silently watching the valley below. A young woman hiking in the area saw him early one morning, thinking he was another visitor, but as she approached, he vanished without a sound. Locals say he was a rancher who met a tragic end in a flash flood, and now his spirit returns to watch over the land he loved. Mount Shasta, California. Mount Shasta is steeped in mystery and is believed to be a portal to another dimension. Hikers often report seeing unusual lights at night or meeting strange, otherworldly beings. One hiker recounted meeting a man in ancient clothing who spoke a language she didn't understand. When she tried to snap a photo, her camera malfunctioned and the man vanished. Later, she learned of the legend of the Lemurians, a mystical race said to live within the mountain. To this day, she believes she encountered one of them, a being from a world hidden beneath Mount Shasta's snowy peaks. 10. The Florida Everglades, Florida. The Everglades are a vast, marshy landscape where spirits of the past are said to linger. Rangers tell of a Native American warrior who appears on foggy nights, drifting silently through the mangroves. One tourist claimed she saw him paddling a canoe, his face expressionless and his movements quiet. When she called out, he turned, only to disappear like mist. Locals believe he is a spirit guarding his ancestral land, and those who see him are being warned to respect the swamp's mysteries. 11. The Mojave Desert, California. The Mojave Desert's barren landscape holds secrets dating back centuries. Adventurers report strange lights and voices in the middle of the night, whispers that seem to come from nowhere. One group camping under a full moon saw flickering lights in the distance. Thinking it was another camp, they approached, only for the lights to vanish and reappear elsewhere. Local legend says these lights are the spirits of lost pioneers, eternally wandering the desert under the starlit sky. 12. The Black Hills, South Dakota. The Black Hills are sacred land, and many say spirits still roam here. A photographer visiting for the stunning landscapes noticed figures dressed in traditional native attire appearing in the trees. When he approached, they vanished, leaving him feeling cold and unsettled. The next morning, he found an intricate pattern of leaves around his camp, something he couldn't explain. Locals say these are spirits of the land, showing themselves to those they believe need a reminder of respect for the hills. 13. The San Juan Mountains, Colorado. In the San Juan Mountains, miners who perished in tragic accidents are said to haunt the rugged terrain. Hikers have reported hearing the distant sounds of mining, the clinking of tools, and even ghostly voices echoing through the canyons. One man camping near an old mine heard faint singing in the night. When he investigated, he saw a group of ghostly figures, heads down, working as if the mine was still open. Locals say these spirits are bound to the mountain, forever trapped in the mines they once toiled in. 14. The Old Car, City Junkyard, Georgia. Old Car City is more than just a graveyard for vintage cars. It's rumored to be haunted by those who once owned them. A mechanic visiting the yard late at night spotted a young boy sitting in the driver's seat of an old rusted car. As he got closer, the boy vanished, leaving only handprints on the dusty windows. Some say these spirits are attached to their beloved cars, unable to leave even in death. 15. Creepy Hollow, Texas. Creepy Hollow, a dense forest in Texas, lives up to its name with chilling tales of ghostly apparitions. One hiker felt an intense chill and heard faint voices calling his name, only to see a ghostly figure appear at the edge of his vision. When he turned, the figure was gone, leaving only the echo of laughter that sent him running back to his car. The legend says that Creepy Hollow is cursed, a place where the dead can reach out to the living, pulling them into their world, if only for a brief, terrifying moment. As we conclude our journey through these 15 chilling natural haunts in America, remember that every corner of nature has its secrets. Have you ever experienced something otherworldly while exploring the wild? Share your ghostly encounters in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more spine-tingling stories that keep the thrill alive.